The Urban Indigenous Youth for Change hosted a youth event as part of the Shingwauk Gathering and Conference this weekend. The event consisted of drop-in events embracing Indigenous culture, such as beading, mural painting, braiding, medicine bag making, a sacred fire, and a scavenger hunt. Award-winning author Joanne Robertson was there to chat with youth and read her book, The Water Walker. On TV's Megan Pounder went on down to Algomayu and checked out the festivities.
So we were asked a couple months ago by the organizers of the Shingwauk Residential School Gathering to help organize the youth programming for this weekend. So making sure that the youth who are attending with their families are actively involved in the gathering this weekend.
As well as it provided opportunity for the people that did come, additional chance to learn a little bit more about their culture, to learn on how to do medicine bundles, medicine bags, the dream catchers we had, as well as beading and different
Corn husk doll making.
Yeah, corn husk doll making.
Art mural. It's an art mural going. Printmaking workshop, that kind of thing. I guess one of the things that's surprising me the most about this past weekend, it was really well attended yesterday. I think the attendees might have been cut by half today on Sunday, but it was really well attended, and what surprised me the most was that these workshops were primarily, like, a lot of the adults and past survivors that attended here ended up participating the most. So for example, I know at the corn husk doll making workshop there was only about 7 youth who attended that throughout the whole day, and the rest was old survivors and adults.
But it still creates that partnership between the survivors and the elders and the older people to connect with the younger people, even though, so it created a good environment.
So what UIYFC, or Urban Indigenous Youth for Change, does in the community is that we try to promote linking youth and elders together so that they can have that cross dialogue about things that matter, introduce them to teachings that elders carry through conversation and making. Also, it provides experiential learning opportunities for youth, and some of our facilitators here, I'm really proud to say that almost all of our workshops that we offered this weekend were led by youth, so that develops their skills in leadership and
Provides role modeling and inspiration as well.
Yeah.
That connection between the older and the younger generations, helps going forward.
My mother is an Indian residential school survivor right here from Shingwauk. She came here, and she and her friends, the other students that she went to school with, started a organization, and 40 years ago, and they've been working at it 40 years. And what it is just to create the awareness of the Indian residential school system, the impacts it had on people, on families, intergenerational, and their goal is to fulfill Shingwauk's vision, and that is the teaching wigwam, where native and non-native walk together, learn from each other, and grow together, even more so than by themselves. And with this new unveiling of this area right here, Reclaiming Shingwauk Hall, it's come to fruition, and this is the first step. There's going to be 4 or 5 more steps, because they're learning the truth, and part of the reconciliation is truth and reconciliation. And I believe you need to know the truth before you can reconcile, and this is definitely showing the truth and telling the truth. There's many stories. I would encourage everyone to learn about it, and I would encourage everyone to find their niche or their passion, and if they can lend a hand to jump in and be a part of it, because it's a great learning experience, and that's the best part of this whole thing.